and some. Wow, look at you two. Surrounded by the very closest of family and friends. You're here for a very important thing in your life. To change it. And that's what we're here to share with you. And they all are here to share this moment with you as well. So let's talk about what you're getting into. Marriage. Marriage or matrimony as understood by us is a state enriched by a very long and honorable tradition of devotion. And according to the law, each of you are absolutely equal and support the common rights of one another to this marriage. It's not just a ceremony here today. It is a commitment. A commitment for life. This union then is most sacred and most serious because it will bind you together in a relationship very close. So close and so intimate that it will influence your whole future. That future, with its hopes, disappointments, successes, failures, pleasures and pains, joys, sorrows, they're all hidden. Hidden from your eyes. But you both know that these things, these elements are part of absolutely everyone's life. And certainly can and will be expected in your own. And so not knowing what is before you, you take each other for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both show them. Therefore, it's quite obvious that it's not to be entered into thoughtlessly or irresponsibly. May you laugh together in joy, grieve together in sorrow. By far and most of all as a couple, and of course as a family, grow ever more deeply in love. So it is with this understanding that Danica and David wish to be joined in marriage. Now I started the ceremony by saying that they have you, the closest family and friends, here to join with them and listen to this couple make their commitments to each other. But before I invite this couple make their commitments to each other, I'm sure they would love to hear you answer a question I asked with a "we do" just as loudly as you dare.
We do!
Just about there. And the question I ask of you all is, who gives your love, your blessing, and your support to this couple being married here today? May I hear you all say,
We do!
What was that?
We do!
Aha. Now you've lost the opportunity for any objections. Going to invite you, please, repeating this very romantic government-written statement after me. And Danica, you are so much prettier than David. So I'm going to pick on you first. Repeating after me. That's okay, we'll hear you. Repeating after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I do not know.
That I do not know.
Of any lawful.
Of any lawful.
Impediment.
Impediment.
Isn't that romantic? Why I, Danica.
For I, Danica.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To David.
To David.
She did good, David. And it was, as I say, the romance in that statement is just overwhelming, isn't it? Repeating after me, David. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I do not know.
that I do not know
Of any lawful.
of any lawful
Impediment. Why I, David.
why I, David,
May not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony
To Danica.
to Danica.
Would you please do something very special, and that is face each other. And briefly just think for a moment what you're doing. Isn't that lovely? David, I want you now to repeat after me. I call upon
I call upon
those persons present
those persons present
to witness
to witness
that I, David,
that I, David,
do take you, Danica,
do take you, Danica,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward
from this day forward
in whatever circumstances
in whatever circumstances
or experiences
or experiences
life may hold for us.
life may hold for us.
David, is there anything more that you would like to share with Danica?
There is.
And I wrote it down. Because it's too much to try to remember.
Danica, just over 7 years ago we met. I was a single dad, starting an engineering company with no money. I must have been a real catch. But there was something you saw that caught your eye. I don't know, maybe it was my frosted hair. Not sure. You were this young, smart, sexy Ukrainian girl about to go back to university again for another degree. I guess neither of us were looking for partners with money. I didn't have to spend much time with you before I knew, deep in my heart, that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. One of your most beautiful characteristics is your ability to care. You spend all day caring for patients and still have the capacity to come home and care for me and care for my daughter, our daughter. You even take care of me when I've got a man cold. And you don't complain about it. As our relationship has grown, so has your role as Ava's stepmom. Don't like to use that word because Disney kind of gives it a bad name, and for that I'm eternally grateful. You've even been our referee on a few occasions when Ava and I butt heads. I honestly believe that the choices we make and the events that happen, no matter how good or bad in life, happen for a reason. Those things have brought us here together today, standing face to face, in front of our friends and family. Danica Lynn Falco, soon to be Yee. I promise to be patient, kind, encouraging, trusting, fun, and spontaneous. I promise to buy you flowers when you least expect it.
Still waiting.
Like I said, I promise to make you that quinoa salad that takes 3 hours of chopping. I promise to be your best friend, your lover, your confidant, and your faithful husband. Most of all, Danica, I promise to love and cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
That was beautiful.
I tried. I'm an engineer. We're not very emotional.
I got a hunch that came from the heart. I have a hunch. Do you not feel the same way?
So,
Now I want you then, young lady, to repeat after me, please. I call upon
I call upon
those persons present
those persons present
to witness
to witness
that I, Danica,
that I, Danica,
do take you, David,
do take you, David,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward
from this day forward
in whatever circumstances
in whatever circumstances
or experiences
or experiences
life may hold for us.
life may hold for us.
Danica, is there anything more that you would like to share with David?
Mine's not as long. Dave, it's taken us a while to get to this point in our lives together. I would not change any part of our adventure together that has gotten us here today. Everything we have experienced together and individually has made our love for one another stronger. You have challenged me, supported me throughout the years together, and loved me even when I was difficult to love. I promise to love you when life seems easy and when it's hard and we want to give up. I promise to encourage you, make you smile, and laugh with you, comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise not only to grow old with you, but to grow together as a family with you and Ava in patience, understanding, and love. These are my promises to you.
There's a very special person with us today. She is Danika's Auntie Kathy, and I'm going to invite that young lady forward to share a very special moment.
Danica and Dave, our prayer for you is this: that you will always remember the qualities that attracted you to each other when you first met, and how you felt as your feelings of attraction turned into respect, admiration, and finally love. That you will work hard to turn your feelings of love into acts of love, so that nothing and no one can divide you. That you will always have kind and loving hearts that are quick to ask for forgiveness when you are wrong, as well as to forgive when your partner is wrong. That your love might grow to hear all things, believe all things, hope for all things, and endure all things. We pray you place your marriage in God's hands, and that your love increases and overflows beyond anything that you can yet imagine.
We have a young man here. His name is Jack. And I think he has, where is he? Jack, where are you? Oh, there you are. Do you have some rings? Really? If I asked you who has the rings, what would you say? Or would you say, I do? What?
I do.
Ah! Well, we know for sure, don't we? I want you to do something for me, Jack. Would you go and stand by the couple, please? Thank you, son. On that pillow, Jack has the rings that you are about to give and receive from one another. These rings are symbols of love. An endless love into which you are entering as husband and wife. These rings, such as love, have no beginning, no ending. Two lives joined in one unbroken circle. David, would you please take your bride's ring from the pillow that Jack is holding? Place that on her left hand, third finger, and sliding it on as far as it will go. Gently holding it in place, I want you to repeat after me, please. Danica,
Danica,
I give you this ring,
I give you this ring,
that you may wear it
that you may wear it
as a lasting reminder
as a lasting reminder
of our marriage vows,
of our marriage vows,
and as a symbol of my love
and a symbol of my love
and commitment to you.
and commitment to you.
Danica, would you respond by saying, I accept this ring
I accept this ring
as a symbol of your love
as a symbol of your love.
and commitment?
And service.
Well, maybe not. We weren't sure about that part, right? And commitment.
And commitment. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I can understand this is a wonderful time in your life, so you're looking at him, it's hard to hear anything, right?
It is.
Danica, would you please take your groom's ring from Jack? What a fine job you did, Jack. Now you want to go over and make sure those guys are going to be nice and quiet. There you go. Good job, buddy. Place that ring, of course, as you have, left hand, third finger of your groom, and repeat after me. David,
David,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
that you may wear it
that you may wear
as a lasting reminder
as a lasting reminder
of our marriage vows
of our marriage vows
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of my love
of my love
and commitment
and commitment
to you.
to you. David,
Danica, I said at the beginning of the ceremony you are here to change who you are. You really haven't changed. But you have done something extraordinary. You have changed in only one way. You came here a man and a woman. Well, guess what? You still stand here a man and a woman. But you've added a brand new title. The most awesome title that can exist between a man and a woman. And that title, of course, is husband and wife. And you may seal this union with several kisses if you like, and we can congratulate them. Because you were way over there. No, I'm sure you did. Don't you? They should kiss again. They've been practicing for this moment. So I would invite this couple for one more time. No encouragement necessary here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to notice what practice does for you. You have become husband and wife. You're wearing rings that will show to everybody that you are connected to one another. Now I'm going to invite you to do something very much to show the unity that you have just created, to pour a foundation for you as a couple in your new relationship. To my right, your left, are some containers. These containers hold sands. What are these sands? These sands represent you as individuals. Unique. Every little grain of sand that you have in that container, something about who you were, who you are, who you will be. David, the other contains you. The very same scenario. You're going to take your essences and join them into the third and empty container. And as you do, your two sands become joined in such a way to be part of each other. Before we do that, these gentlemen would like to join these lovely ladies, and then we will invite you over to the table. Gentlemen, would you please join those ladies? Taking your essence and joining it. Would you do that for us, please? There you go, look at that, the pausing that you've just done. Why would you do that? Because there's a lot more sand to pour, isn't there? Well, that's because this is not just for the two of you. Not only have you become husband and wife, you've become a complete new family here today. And there is a very important part of this family that stands to my left, your right, and that is Ava. And I'm going to invite her over to take part in becoming part of this new relationship that's just been created here today. Ava, I'm going to invite you to take your sands and pour it into that container as well. A little more than that, dear. You bet. Now, the three of you, join your essences. And when you see these sands, it is clear that there are three people in one relationship. Two as husband and wife, one as a daughter. And as those sands have been joined, there is no way that you can be poured back into the people that you were, because you will always be interconnected to one another, as shown by these sands. And as you begin your marriage, let your home be a very safe place, a haven of peace in this unusually crazy, mixed-up world we live in. Let your relationship be one of truth and love and understanding between you both. Respect each other. Respect the confidences of each other in this marriage, knowing that your marriage will yield only what you give it. Life is not a destination, it's a journey. We all come on unexpected curves and turning points, mountaintops when we feel good and valleys when we don't. And everything that happens to us shapes who we are becoming. And in the adventure, and it is an adventure, the adventure of each day, you will discover the very best of yourselves. My little if poem to conclude the ceremony. If you treat each other kindly, with compassion and trust, and always let your feelings, your tender feelings show. If you laugh together often and enjoy the time you share, but give each other space to learn and grow. If you understand your differences, respecting who you are, and put each other first in all you do, then your marriage and your family will be beautiful. A reason to feel proud and a special source of love your whole lives through. May you enjoy the very longest of lives, fulfill all your hopes and dreams, and feel so very, very content as you live day by day. But, most of all, you keep your promises to one another. Congratulations to you both. Listen.
Forever connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, every time I do a wedding, I have an opportunity to do something quite extraordinary and special. And that's to be the first to introducing the newest couple in the Oasis Center, Mr. and Mrs. Eden. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. David and Monica. Yay!
It's always been about me, myself, and I. If our relationships were nothing but a waste of time, I never. you.